up. I know guys have been giving you guys some good quality coaching videos with a lot of good athletes, influencers that are giving you some good optimal, tips and cues for your training. Then I can actually tag on and give you guys some more tips as well. But every once in a while, guys, I gotta give you guys a warning. Every once in a while, guys, I come across a coach that is literally putting out absolute nonsense. Like when you say you are a legitimate coach, I am specified in this. And those things pertain to bodybuilding, strength conditioning, training. I gotta chime in. And you know what? Since the hot topic's been Phil Viz basically the whole week, I was like, you know what? Let's just actually see if this guy actually has some good training in there. I knew who Phil Viz was. He's in the industry. He's in chat rooms and stuff. He's always talking tonight he's the best trainer and so forth. So for me, it's like, I should be able to pick up anything on your page and I should be able to learn from it. So let's check out, see if you got anything on training. And I came across him doing a squat. So let's see if we can actually use any of what Phil Viz has to say. Now, let me read the captions first. So it says, probably most quad dominant squat you can do, or more specifically, lower quad dominant, right? Best part of this for me, I did it on the 5th notch of a men's small belt. Waistline in check, 3rd slide, boom. Notice I'm on the wedge, 100%. Drives the weight towards the toes and makes it very difficult to use hands and glutes. You can notice on rep 10 and 11, I try to shoot my hips, stick my ass out, and it was just isn't happening. When your quads are done, you're done. Do not try squat even close to your normal weight. You'll lose 100 pounds of strength on these easy. Second slide, basically is the front view. Second slide demonstrates the form. A little better, I practiced them last week to get ready for this week. Knees in, toes, neutral, and stay upright. I promise if you try and lean forward, you will fall, so be careful. Gauge your strength and go up slow. I've never gone over 405 for 3 to 4 reps on these in my life. When you try them, you will understand why. And here we go. Number 1, the point of being on a wedge, basically raising your heels. Most of you guys probably put like plates under the heels or they're wearing squat shoes. What do those do? Your dorsal flexion or the ability for your ankle mobility is based on a few things. Tibiofibular length, your femur, and your torso length. Those 3 things will make you change drastically on what type of a squatter you are. I'll go over those in a completely different video. Anyway, stick with it. So, first of all, why do we use a wedge or elevate our heels? Why? Number 1, it's to lengthen the tibia bone, right? So what happens is most of the time when people squat, their mobility in their ankles not as good. So when they squat down, their heels come off the ground a bit. So raising your heel up almost like lengthens your tibia so for you to be able to have a better knee over toe. That's the whole point of having a wedge. It's not to force you to work on your toes. Nothing changes whether you have an elevated foot or you're flat on the ground. You are still pressing with your entire foot. Toes, heels, middle of your foot, arch your foot is all pressing down on the ground. So when you're trying to get lower, it's to basically lengthen the tibia bone. So raising your heel up almost like lengthens your tibia so for you to be able to have a better knee over toe. That's the whole point of having a wedge. Now, when you do a squat, you have hip and knee flexion that determines you to have a greater squat when you squat. No matter what you do when you squat, squatting is glute dominant. Your glutes do both parts of the movement. They load it on the way down and they spring it all the way up. That's why if you want to have a nice butt, you squat. When you squat, it's hip flexion, knee flexion. Now, why would someone have a wedge and squat shoes? It doesn't make any sense. The whole point of having a wedge is basically replacing the squat shoe. There's no point of wearing that anyway. So let's watch this squat on the way down, slow. And right away, we see the butt underneath and just really winking underneath a lot. Now, first of all, why do we have a spotter from the first rep? If you can't control the rep, if you can't control half your reps, you shouldn't be doing the weight in the first place. Look at where the bar is placed. It's a high bar placement. That we all know is not optimal for squatting. It's gonna put way too much pressure on your neck. You end up doing this kind of thing. You're squatting, and then when the bar is on your neck, the lower you go, the more you're gonna do this, and then try to lift up with your neck because you don't have enough stability with it hanging on your neck. That's where you kind of like mid-range load trap bar. That's why you do that, to continue to keep that center of mass equal. So when I have the weight, the bar sitting on my shoulders, that mid-trap range, right by the top of my rear delts and at the bottom of like where my traps go, right there. When you're there, that weight is right over your center of mass. So when you squat, it stays consistent. Your center of mass being like right here. When you have the weight here on your neck, you pass that center of mass and you're trying with your neck to hold the weight up the entire time. So, number one, your heels are way too elevated. Do not use a wedge and then use squat shoes. That makes no sense. It's like I got knee wraps and then I got more knee wraps. It's just excessive. There's no need to do it. Two, we're all the way up to the top and we're looking at from the side view, the weight's on his neck. You can see him shaking the whole way down. Let's watch the second slide. Now the second slide, he says and writes, the second slide demonstrates the form a little better. So from the front view, you can see the form a lot better, right? I practiced them last week to get ready for this week. Knees in, toes neutral, stay upright. So those are what his cues he's telling you to do. To make sure your toes are straight, your knees are in, and you stay upright. Those are your cues to squat. So if you're getting coached by this guy and you're doing a squat and you're like, hey man, my back hurts, I don't know really what to do. I got a little back pain and stuff. What do? Are your toes straight? Yes. Are your knees in? Yes. Are you upright? Yes. Well then do the squat. What are you talking about? There are so many more cues that go with this. From the front, let's talk about this before I even show the video. Your feet are gonna be a little bit outside shoulders apart, or how you are naturally standing, or how you naturally sit. If you wanna know the best way to know where your feet should be when you're squatting in a sense, or like even just like deadlifting, go take a shit, literally. When you go to the washroom, when you sit down, naturally, you literally go to sit down and you go like this, bam.
That has got to be the biggest crap I've ever taken.
You're not sitting there like, all right, toes straight, knees in. All right, let me take a shit now. Hold on a second. Let me sit down, toes in, knees straight. All right, let me get this, get him here. I'm trying to get this. Shit, I just shit all over myself. Let's watch his squat from the front. Now remember, toes straight. Look at the squat, guys. This is the kind of shit that cheeses me off. And I'm being honest with you guys. I saw this shit last week and I saw this guy get upset because somebody called him out on some bullshit he said, whatever it is, and he gets mad. That's a problem with the bodybuilding industry. Because this guy's a coach. This is a coach right here that claims to be this, that, and the other, knock down everybody who's not a bodybuilder or the elite. And then when you go to get some like info or some like evidence or proof that this guy is all the shit that he talks, and you go over and this is the shit he puts out, misinformation. This guy's no clue what he's talking about when it comes to squats. The fact that he's saying this is good form and puts this shit out, like when I see Jeff Nifford squat and he has a little bit of knee valgus, a little bit, you can see the person consciously trying to keep their knees out or externally rotated. That's one thing. This, you're seeing it constantly. Look at his posture at the bottom of the squat. His knees he looks like this. Oh shit. Oh. Make sure you don't go on your toes, you'll fall over. Probably the bar of my neck will probably fall right over anyway. What is this shit? Honestly, I will 100% shit on shitty form. You know why I take this shit personal? Because this is a sport where it's extremely impressionable. You got tips that are literally going to hurt you. If you naturally stand duck foot and someone tells you straighten your legs when you squat, and your hips naturally are open a bit, you understand how that even works. But like the biomechanics of that doesn't even make sense. That if you knew what you were talking about, you would even give that cue. And then for the icing on the cake is, hey, make sure you, hey, check it out, man. My belt's on that last notch. For all you boys, waistline check. I got a good waistline. Guys, like, is this a sick joke? Is this a sick joke? Are you seeing this? Let's do another exercise. I picked another exercise and I'm gonna read you off what he said for this exercise. Totally unexpected, drastic PR. Never went over 1.5 plates pinned for 3 reps. So he's basically like putting more plates on top of the pin loaded machine that he has. 2 plates pinned for 4.5 reps, and I'm already happy that this 6 a.m. workout. Second set was a squeeze set, where I rested 3 minutes, then focused on quality of contraction rather than reps, and threw in some stretch partials for some good measure. not pictured, I have a rule. Contraction is out of this world on this lift today. So I'm doing sets after sets with the stack until the contraction dissipates. I'm gonna stack that shit until I can't stack it no more. I'm gonna keep stacking it until I can't feel shit and then I'm done. That's basically what he said. This is my current favorite chest press due to the safety and ability to go all out without risking injury. All right, we're gonna watch these reps. Now, oh my God, look, man. Guys, like, is this a sick joke? Is this a sick joke? Are you seeing this? This is a coach telling you that I only coach elite and all the people in the IBB respect me because of my coaching abilities. Let me show you guys how to press all out pin press. Here we go, guys. Good form. Look at the form. Back nice and hyperextended. Oh, I got my head in my shoulders like I'm a turtle. Come on. Ooh, squeeze reps. So my own terminology, I mean, it was squeeze reps. Bodybuilders are us. Let's go. I gotta keep going because this is the bullshit I see all the time. I take this shit personal. 100% I'm doing a piece on this clown because of all the shit he's talking. I'm seeing it all wrapped up on the internet. And I'm like, all right, cool. To see this guy can actually like back up what he talks shit about. Let's just see. What did I say? When you put your shit out there on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, it's fair game. You put your shit out there to get judged. If you say, I'm the best coach in the world, I know what I'm talking about, boom. And then this shit happens. Yo, let me show you exactly how much knowledge this guy actually has. Let me read you something here, guys. Let me see. This is my current favorite chest due to the safety and ability to go all out without injury. I can do low press, so this due to the one, the machine, and two, the handles are fully pronated, so it's less stretch on my chest and shoulders. The more pronated, overhand, the more stretch on the pec and more risky, which is usually not bad. But my pecs have almost been injured numerous times, and I'm 38, so safety takes priority. I stretch safely under the load later in the workout while pumped. My chest is currently the biggest it's ever been. Guys, he stacked the meathead shit, ego shit. Let's stack the weight and then have worse form, okay? So here we go, and we're going. Guys, do we know what pronated is? To make it easier, if I say supinated, think of a bowl of soup. That's what we learned back in the days, like a bowl of soup, because you gotta go like this for soup. Supinated, right? Pronated is this, palm down. That's pronated. And then we got neutral, okay? Can anybody tell me here if this is anywhere near pronated? No, it is not. Guys, let me make it really easy for you, okay? Coaching bodybuilding isn't really that hard. Just to be honest, right? Any schmuck can be a bodybuilding coach. Here's why. 1, I need an athlete. 2, I need some steroids. 3, I need a really low calorie diet. 4, if I get good genetics, all the 3 above, even better. Guess what? There you go, you got a national level bodybuilder. Is it optimal? No. Is there an optimal way? Yes, there is. This is the old school BS that has been trickling around for years and years and years. That's why this industry hasn't really, flourished. Not because of this guy, but because of old techniques, old routines, old methods that just stay for years and years and years. Just like doing cardio in the morning. Fasted cardio makes you lose more fat. No, it doesn't. But it's dumb things like that, thinking that you can only eat chicken, broccoli, and rice to get lean. No, you don't. Monosaccharides, trisaccharides, polysaccharides get digested all the same. Don't even let me get on diets with this guy. I didn't want to look at a nutrition advice at all. Because I can guarantee you there's gonna be those dumb little myths. Hey, make sure you get your protein in 30 minutes after you go to the gym. Hey, make sure you eat make sure you have your electrolytes during the workout. All those stereotypical characteristics of bodybuilding and how you're supposed to get lean for a show and how you're supposed to train. This is not good info. This is really, really bad stuff. This is bad. This is almost as bad as Isaiah Miranda. Yo, Isaiah Miranda's a kid. This guy's 38 years old and a self-proclaimed top-notch coach who's telling me to keep my toes straight, put my knees in, and keep my back up straight. That's my cues for squatting. And then make sure that I put on my squat shoes and use a wedge, just in case you want a little more stress on your knees. Just assuming that everybody's got real good knees, right? I got some good advice. And it was like this. When you do a video, you cannot be in the middle. You gotta either be, this is how it's done, this is not how it's done. So people trust you. And that's why I do these videos like this. So you guys understand what is actually good and what is bad. This is not good information. You will not get better squatting like this. You will hurt yourself squatting like this. You will hurt yourself benching like that or doing any kind of pressing motion like that. I am critiquing this, and this is not good. Anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, guys. You know I'm gonna come out with that vulnerable, transparent, tell like it is truth. And for coaching, guys, johnnyshreeve.com. Guys, make sure you guys sign up right now because I am putting the prices up May 1st. So you guys take advantage of those prices because when the prices go up, anyone who signs up before the prices do increase, their price will be grandfathered as long as they stay with me as an athlete. So if you guys want to know what my coaching is all about, you guys, you can book a phone consult, 15 to 30 minutes. And at the end of the consult, if you want to go with coaching, whether it's a one-time plan or a continuous coaching plan, I deduct the phone consult off any package you pick. And if you guys follow me on Instagram at _JohnnyShreve_. Make sure you guys tag me, I'll repost it. Anyway, guys, check out my gym at Impact Fitness 56. Anyway, guys, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.